Life changes so much so fast, so it's important to have habits that bring you back to the center of yourself. I notice the difference when I'm not taking care of my inner world, and I notice how it affects my day-to-day life. I'm so grateful for my little home on wheels that isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and I like it that way. Focusing on my little kitties and building my life up to be what I want it to be while I'm in my early 20s is something that I value a lot. I want my home to be a safe place where we can all decompress and be ourselves, no matter what. I grew up in a home where that wasn't the case, so it's really important that I build that in my own life intentionally. I know that I want my life to feel good, and that means taking care of myself and taking care of my body and taking care of my home. I went to the grocery store this week for the first time in a long time with a list and made my shopping more intentional. I was just talking to my friend at the yoga studio about how springtime is a time of letting go and releasing just so we can get ready to build up new things and positive habits for our life. Springtime is the creation of new energy where the world wakes up again after a long winter. And I feel like that's reflective in the lifestyles that we live. I feel like the earth reflects what is going on in our mind and in our mental state. And I think that it's good to recognize those cycles and to just not be so hard on yourself. It'll eventually smooth itself out. The inside of the fridge is absolutely disgusting. Honestly, everything inside is absolutely gross, so today is gonna be spent cleaning everything! I can't even put the groceries away until I clean out the fridge. That's how gross it is, so let's go. The trajectory of my life has changed so much in this last year. Things have not gone my way, but I feel like it's all happened with divine purpose. I am not really sure what I'm doing on this earth. I'm just kind of existing, but listening to my heart and going with the flow. And I've honestly felt a little bit stuck with my channel. I am not sure how I want this all to play out, and I just want to thank you guys for still watching as I go through this awkward phase in my life. I was fully convinced that we would be traveling at this part in our life, and that's why we live in the RV, but also we live in the RV because it's so much cheaper, and we've just had to reevaluate and figure some things out, and also find that piece of my soul again that I feel like I lost whenever I lost connection to all society and got stuck in the butt crack of Washington. We can laugh about it now, but we genuinely got stuck in such a weird little mountain town in Washington. Sure, it was so beautiful, but realistically, right whenever we left to go on our cross-country road trip, that was only like the third month in, and the only reason we even went that far with the truck having the issues that it did was because I had pre-booked the spot and paid $800 non-refundable dollars. I just got everything cleaned up because Zane's brother is coming to stay with us for a couple weeks, and it's gonna be kind of cramped in here. I hope I don't get too cranky with so many boys in my space. For me, it's the fact that we've had this random picture of two people boating in this freaking picture frame for as long as we've lived in the camper. I am going to instruct my first ever on the schedule class now that I'm here in Idaho. Let's freaking go. This class is at 4:30 every single Tuesday, and it's mine. I'm a little nervous, but I was at Hotworks twice yesterday practicing what I was gonna do. I've decided that now as an instructor, I am at the point where using a notebook is no longer resourceful for every single time. So I'm going off my own brain, baby. I already practiced this and I'm ready to go. Ooh, I just finished the class and that was an intense one. It was the first sculpt class on the schedule for this time, so there were only like 2 people there, but I still kicked their booties. And I realized a thing that I value in instructing is not having a full room. Something I value as being an instructor is being able to build a class from the ground up. So I'm super excited to see how this all plays out. In life, we are all given a set of challenges that we have to overcome, and how you choose to overcome them reflects what your hero's journey looks like for your entire soul mission on this earth. And I feel like I've had so many trials and tribulations already in my life. But the thing about being an adult is like nobody else is doing this to me. Nobody else is giving this to me. I am going through this because I put myself through this. And I think that's really freeing. There's literally nobody to blame. There's also like nothing to do. There's no pressure. I mean, I'm just vibing. I have an amazing relationship. My home is paid for. We have rent covered every month. Now that all of these important factors of our life are taken care of, we can just keep building off of a firm foundation with each other, for each other, and for our future. There is no drama, there's no stress, there's no chaos. I don't have an immense sense of daily stress, and I'm extremely grateful for that, especially considering how I grew up with toxic relationships all around me and allowing less into my life, which reflected me showing up as less than in my own life and not always putting myself first. And I just see such a great amount of growth in having a stable commitment with my partner, having a commitment towards a higher ideal for my life. Even if I don't know how to get there, I know what it should feel like. So I just keep following that knowing and that trust that everything is okay. Alrighty, we got the goods tonight. I had to make 2 pizzas because Zane's brother is here. So I made a lot of food, which means I got extra. And I also took all of the pieces with the crust. And I made a salad with lettuce, walnuts, cheese, and bacon bits. And then I put some of my sour cream ranch in it. And I have some raspberry lemonade. Good morning, friends. I am just chilling in bed, doing my journaling, and waiting for a good Instacart order to pop up on my phone. We just big chilling today. There is snow outside. So I have a good feeling about Instacart today because every time it's snowing, nobody wants to go to the store. So I guess we'll see how that works out. I have got my nice little cup of coffee, and look, isn't this cup so cute? I got it from the Dollar Tree, and for $1.25, I was like, I could totally see myself drinking my coffee out of this. I have to instruct another class today and another class tomorrow, so I decided to give myself grace and plan out my entire class in my notebook, so that way it takes the pressure off of going in tonight and having to think of a whole new set on the spot. Instacart has been letting me down today. Last week on Thursday, I made $250 in one day, and now today, all I've seen are poopy orders. I just got done instructing my class and it went really well. I'm really glad that I planned it out so that I didn't have to be stressed today thinking about what I was gonna do. I went to the local co-op and got some more raw milk. Also, my front headlight went out, so I have to use my brights so that I have both of my headlights. But other than the headlight going out and the tires needing replaced, literally nothing is wrong with this car. We spent $1,800 on this Toyota Camry, and it has been all reliable. I think all the struggle that I went through when we first moved to this area of Idaho was trying to rush way too fast into finding a job, finding a fitness job. And it came out of like a scarcity mindset of like, oh my gosh, I haven't instructed in so long. I just want to instruct. And like, I feel like I really stressed myself out and I pushed myself into a hole, and it was all because of me. After the toxic gym situation happened, it felt like over and over again. I realized I really don't want to just work anywhere, and I don't just want to put my energy anywhere that will take me. I think that my experience is valid, and the type of life that I want to live and how I want to feel doing the things that I love is really important to me, and I value that. And through that, though, it pushed me to start Instacarting, and through Instacart, I've been making a lot of money just working on my own time, which I can really appreciate. Your girl got the diamond cart today. Whoop whoop. So I've just been feeling kind of all over the place lately, especially with my channel. I'm gonna circle back around to this. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. I've just decided to remove the pressure off of my YouTube channel because while I do love it and while it is my passion, I do feel like my videos have gotten a little monotonous. So I'm just trying to reevaluate how I want to show up on this platform because while I am an RV life content creator, we're not really traveling. So I don't really know how to do it. I am just showing up and doing it. And I think I just want to keep being authentic and keep being myself. So thank you, friend, for sticking till the end, and I will see you next week.